Hi. So in this week's video, I'll be talking about my experience of week 2 of The Artist's Way. And this week was definitely more turbulent, more challenging than the last. This week, Julia Cameron guided me on a journey of recovering my self-identity. And on top of the other challenges I had during the week, which I will get into, it was just a hard week. So I tried to make this lighting a little moodier to reflect the more somber week I had. A little bit of context is that I started a new job, and this week the work picked up. And also on top of that, 5 finals for 5 classes of varying degrees of difficulty, all very different from each other. There was a quantitative paper, there was a strategic profile, it doesn't matter, but just lots and lots of work, and not the fun kind. So this week, which is recovering a sense of identity, Julia opens up by talking about the idea and the feeling of going sane instead of going insane, which is, they kind of feel like the same thing, but when you reword it to going sane, you know that every moment you feel crazy is a moment working up to a place where you have actually reached your most authentic self-expression. Basically, that's how I understood it. And I definitely felt like I was going insane this week, so maybe I was doing it right. I was having turmoil with my friends and with my relationship. She talks about poisonous playmates, which are essentially people who just kind of put a damper on your creative journey. And then she talks about crazy makers, which are essentially raging narcissists that put their own agenda above yours and then make you feel bad for their shortcomings. And so when she asked me to identify a crazy maker in my life, I couldn't really find one, which I'm really grateful for. And then as the week progressed, I realized that I am kind of a crazy maker, and I use some of my workaholic tendencies as a weapon to destroy my creative journey, if that makes sense. With all of the pressure I had from my work and my school, and all the pressure I was putting on myself to be an overachiever, it made me super reactive to any negative stimuli, and thus I was a more negative person. And so from last Wednesday to this Wednesday, I've just gotten increasingly more and more drained and draining to other people around me. I had an incredible morning, or what should have been an incredible morning, which is I got to see myself in the premiere of a short film, and this was my first time ever being a film actor. In November we shot, and then today, December 13th, they premiered it to the public, 8 student films, and I was the star of one of them, and it was incredible and a once-in-a-lifetime kind of feeling to see myself on a movie theater screen, but I just wasn't present. It's just hard to never feel proud of yourself, and to never feel, even after I did my one-woman show last month, I still felt like I could have done better and I could have done more. And so I think this week of recovering myself, my identity and stuff, has just really exposed that side of me, and that my need to overwork myself and to criticize myself is part of my identity. And it's kind of out of necessity, because the reason why I can create what I create and accomplish what I can at my age is because of my overcriticalness of myself. I think, I hope not, but it just kind of feels that way sometimes. So that's my reflection from the reading. And now I will talk about the tasks this week, which admittingly, I did most of them tonight at the end of the week. So it was just all just a very lopsided experience. You know, it wasn't smooth. It wasn't smooth. First task, where does your time go? This task had me list my 5 biggest time suckers, and then to create a new circle with the activities that I actually should be spending the most time on. What are the most necessary? What are the most freeing? And what are the things that are sucking your time that you shouldn't be doing anymore? And I just was able to make this map of what I need to be focusing on and activities that I should let go of. It's pretty self-explanatory and straightforward, and it's just a really good visual tool to look at once in a while. Maybe I'll see things inside of the circle that I don't find to be a priority anymore. And actually all of the rest of the tasks had this same kind of feeling, where you list certain things you love doing, certain things you want to do, and certain things you want to change about yourself and your life. And different ways in looking at them and reflecting on them. And overall, after doing all the tasks this week, which I'm actually surprised, wow, I can definitely say that I do not give myself enough time for play and for fun, which makes me sad. Because I sit here wanting to play and have fun, but how can I do that when there are things that I simply need to do? And another task was to repeat 3 affirmations in your morning pages every day. And so there was a list of affirmations you could choose from, and I chose these 3. I am a channel for Source's creativity, and my work comes to good. My creativity heals myself and others, and as I listen to the Creator within, I am led. So that's helpful. I would say this week was really hard and bleak and just kind of robot mode, but the moments and the highlights were in the creative reflection that I was doing for the Artist's Way. And I think that if I had gone through finals without these little moments of sitting on my bed and eating homemade dal and journaling about random things from my stream of consciousness, it would have been a much harder week, and I would have come out of it learning nothing. But now I have learned some things, I think. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. And so for Artist Date, I kept it really simple because I really didn't have a lot of free time to plan something with myself. So I would just dance in my mirror alone in my room at night, sometimes before bed. And that was really a great thing. I definitely needed those little moments to just kind of get back into my body and to just have fun and remember that I am fun and vibrant and cool. That's my takeaway from this week. I'm not going to be hard on myself and regret not having some amazing, creative, inspiring week. That's not what this journey is supposed to be about. And now I'm a little bit more free. I'm a lot more free, and I'm flying back home to California in 5 days to go see my family. So the next time I record week 4, I will be in my childhood home in San Diego, surrounded by my amazing family of creative people. So I'm excited to see what the next weeks look like for me. And thank you for watching my reflection on week 2. It was very different from week 1, and I'm excited to see the other parts of myself that I get to explore in this journey. And I'm happy to move on from this chapter. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later.